so much money, and for what, like $30,000, $20,000, so for me it was crazy. I mean, I couldn't believe that they'd spent that amount, without ever meeting anyone.
Exactly.
I was no, I'm not that stupid. Well, I hope I'm not that stupid.
So, do you have any amount of money that you spend like searching for Ukrainian wife?
I'd say about $5,000. Yes. If there's any advice I can give to people that are looking for a wife in Ukraine, I would say you have to go with people that have a good reputation. And the way I see it, or the way I think, is that Match Guarantee definitely has the best reputation in Ukraine.
Welcome to the Who Wants to Marry a Foreigner reality TV pilot audition for Bachelor number 2. Okay, let's check out this intro reel of today's Bachelor. But before we get going, check out this crazy story of our upcoming Bachelor contestant.
I was having tea in a Lviv cafe when a stranger asked me if he could join me. Being Canadian, I was happy to oblige him. But then the next thing I knew, I felt a strange kind of dizziness. When I suspected that my tea had been drugged, I got up to leave. Then out of nowhere, I was grabbed, thrown in a car, driven out into the dark snowy woods, assaulted, robbed, and left for dead in a field. If a Ukrainian Good Samaritan had not seen my snow-covered body, I wouldn't be alive today to tell you my story. I woke up in what looked like a war-torn Lviv hospital with doctors standing over me. My survival journey is another chapter. My name is Denis Novoselsky, and I'm a Bachelor number 1 in the contest Who Wants to Marry a Foreigner.
Subscribe to this channel now and smash the bell so you don't miss out on all 37 exciting Bachelor auditions. If you smash the bell now, YouTube will notify you when we air the TV pilot reality TV show live. And as our thank you bonus, each of the 2 winning bachelors also wins our $10,000 lifetime match guarantee package that include unlimited dating and our team full support until you walk down the aisle with your beautiful Ukrainian wife. As of today, we have some spots available, so why not give it a go? You can enter to win now, simply by going to Match Guarantee, spelled with Y at the end, .com/register, or you can click on the registration link in the description below this video to enter right now. If you think today's Bachelor will be successful, give this video a thumb up. But if you think he's out of his league and he will fail, just hit the button down. Thank you very much. Okay, without further ado, let's say hi to our Bachelor number 2 contestant. Craig, hello.
Hi, Luba. How are you?
How are you today? Welcome to your audition for Who Want to Marry a Foreigner. It's nice to meet you.
Yes, and you too. Thank you.
Thank you for
Thanks
being
for
with
having
us
me.
today. Yeah. How are you feeling about this audition today?
Well, like with everything, a few butterflies in the stomach, but no, I'm good.
Okay,
No
that's
worries.
So do you understand that what this audition is all about?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Joe has explained in detail to me, so I'm quite aware. Yes.
And what do you think back home in South Africa? Would these ladies be out of your league? Would be dating like similar ladies, like beauty?
No, they wouldn't be out of my league because I've been fortunate enough, to have dated some very pretty ladies, both in South Africa and Italy and Ireland. Because I've lived in a lot of places, and I've dated like a Miss South Africa for 10 years. So no, I wouldn't say they're out of my league. No, I don't mean to be brag, but no, they wouldn't be out of my league. No, I don't think so.
And if you win, in addition to becoming a TV Bachelor celebrity and having a camera in your face practically 24/7 during our live filming in a Kiev mansion, you also win our $10,000 lifetime match guarantee package. That will include unlimited dating from our unlimited database of ladies, unlimited coaching, and our team full support until you get married with one of our beautiful Ukrainian ladies. How does it sound to you, Craig?
Oh, well, that sounds great. I grew up in a Slavic household, so I prefer to be around Slavic kind of people. So it sounds great to me. Yes.
You are from Croatia, right? You're originally from
yes, Croatia? That's correct. Yes.
And now in South Africa.
Now in South Africa, yes. But I plan to return to Croatia once my son finishes school in about 3 years.
Yeah, you wrote that in your letter. I remember.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, to help you give some experiential feeling for what your journey might look like, let's take a look at the experience of other guys that have been successful in this journey before you.
Okay.
Let me share a little bit more about my experience of working with Match Guarantee.
I was surprised. I was very inundated with the amount of ladies that I was going to meet. Very, very beautiful women.
So let's see, in total I went on around, it was 10 first dates. They were all incredibly beautiful, so much more than their photos. Compared to back home, yeah, I'm definitely out of my league.
Don't be super cautious. Relax, especially trust Joe and Match Guarantee, and personally I can put my stamp of approval.
Match Guarantee definitely delivered, I will say that, and I can't be happier really with the decision to go ahead and give it a try.
Joe and Match Guarantee made everything happen for me, and I couldn't be happier with where I'm at right now.
The expense of Match Guarantee is money well spent. It's a guarantee that you will meet women. It's a guarantee that you'll find somebody, and you'll also be able to do so in a very reasonable period of time.
Met some quality women, two of whom that I have a real connection with.
I've enjoyed it from, like I said, from start to finish. The girls seem like they're a lot more genuine. You can tell that the fraud or the fakeness that I've experienced in the past it isn't there.
They've done a wonderful job for me. So far, I can close my eyes and I can tell Joe, find me a girl, and I can trust a girl.
Match Guarantee is not a small investment, but it's a very good investment if you're really looking to find somebody.
Working with Match Guarantee is actually less cost, it's much more efficient, and you have a good process on the way where you actually will be successful in your search.
What did you pay? Let's start, Ash, for the unlimited matchmaking partnership. What did you pay?
8,000 total.
And what do you say about that? Was it worth it?
So, first of all, to be honest with you, I didn't think it was real, so I had to come here first to meet you, know you're real or not. I came and met Joe, and I was impressed by him and Tatiana and Olga and the website and how organized and the connections with the ladies. So I had no hesitation whatsoever, and I'm glad to. It's worth it, and worth a lot more than that, yes.
What did you pay for the unlimited matchmaking partnership, and was it worth it?
So the investment was $8,000, but it was well worth it to find the right person that I can hopefully spend the rest of my life with, and I've got no real complaints, and I wouldn't hesitate to do it again.
Of course it's worth it. You're investing in yourself. You're not purchasing a car that you trade in the future, or something frivolous. You're investing in your life, a life partner, as a matter of fact. So how can you say 8,000 investing in yourself isn't worth your entire life being happy with someone? Like, I came for 6 days. My very first date, we hit it off and have been like this ever since. So how can you not say that spending 8,000 for that kind of relationship in that short of time is not worth it?
If you're looking for a decent, honest company that will help you find the one, Match Guarantee is a perfect choice.
Very, very overwhelming experience to this point. I could not have asked for more. It's been a great, great experience.
I am utmost thankful and grateful to Joseph and his team for the counseling. Match Guarantee led me down the right path.
You're doing it for more than just the fees you received. You get, you really want to help people.
So $8,000 may sound like a lot of money, but I can tell you that in my experience, the opportunity to meet a variety of different great women in just a little over a week's time, and to establish something meaningful with a girl who has incredible model-like beauty as well as a lot of depth of character. She speaks 4 different languages. She's very intelligent and family-oriented. It's quite a bargain at that rate, as far as I'm concerned.
For me, the hardest part was looking past the beauty and actually finding someone who I want to marry and be with the rest of my life.
So at the end of the day, I couldn't be more happy with this investing in myself and my future.
Stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street life, people.
Give Joe a chance, and you will be very happy. You will be satisfied.
Match Guarantee is the real deal. Match Guarantee kicks ass.
Not knowing what it was, I will not give you up this time. But darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and in your eyes you're holding mine. Baby, I'm dancing in the dark with you between my arms. You look perfect tonight.
We are back.
Oh, great.
Great, nice to see happy people, happy couples. Yeah.
Yes, no, it is. It's very nice. Yeah. Well, I hope to achieve that myself. So
Yes.
we'll see.
To achieve that happiness,
Yes.
yourself.
Yes, that's right.
So now I'm going to ask you to take a walk down your memory lane and share your past experiences looking for wife in Ukraine. Okay?
Okay, no problem.
Experiences already. So you was dating with Match Guarantee before, as I understood, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
You was working with our coach Yelena, correct?
Yes.
And used
was.
our 2K like small package.
That's correct. Yes, I
How
was
was
there
Yelena,
for 6 days.
our coach matchmaker?
Oh, she was fantastic. She went out of her way to help me in any way possible. I could call her basically any time and just say, Eleanor, can you help me with this or with that? And she would be there to help me. So yes, I have absolutely no complaints whatsoever. She was really good and great, and
yeah. And
it
what
was
your
great to have as
experience?
a matchmaker.
Yeah,
Excuse
yeah.
me?
What was your experience with our ladies? Like how many days you spent in Ukraine at that time?
Well, strangely enough, I spent about 2.5 months in Ukraine.
You was 2.5 months, all right.
Yeah, I took the 6-day package, but I spent two and
Yes,
a half months.
it's small. It's a small package, let's say, only 6 days.
Yes.
Often it's not enough, you know, to meet your lady. But tell me about.
No. Well, I found that 6 days is not enough. You know, I met some really nice ladies, but I think you need a little more than 6 days. You know, just to be able to take someone on a third or fourth date and get to know them a little better. You know.
How many ladies did you meet during these 6 days?
I think it was about 10 ladies.
This is very good, Yelena. Yelena tried hard for you, really, you know.
No, yeah, like I said, Yelena was great.
Yes, she's fantastic. And how was your experience with this lady? Did you find somebody that you felt good connection, you know, that you continue like dating after?
Well, there was one lady, but you know, the thing is that with all the COVID and everything going around, you know, things were quite difficult because she had a little girl of 2.5.
Daughter,
Yeah, a daughter of 2.5. So, you know, with all the COVID and everything going around, she was scared for her daughter also. So we always had to try and meet when she had someone to look after her daughter. But what I did find was that generally Ukrainian women make very, very good mothers, and they care about their children and they put their children first, which is a very good thing.
Yeah. So with this woman you dated for a while you was here in Kiev, right? You was in Kiev. And
yes,
then,
that's correct.
And then you lost connection, or why things didn't work?
Well, it was because I wasn't sure when I was coming back. And also, you know, with COVID, you know, in South Africa, we're stuck at the moment. We can't travel anywhere. And, you know, they say by end of April, we'll be able to travel. So we're all hoping for that. You know, we have a curfew, which means you have to be in your house at 9 o'clock at night.
Okay. And you cannot travel outside of South Africa right now, yeah?
No, not right now, no. But hopefully in a few months that'll change, yes.
That's pity, because it's important, you know, to see each other, or at least, you know, during this COVID situation, you know, to maintain, you know, contact online with your lady, you know.
Yes.
So that's
well, you know, lessons learned. You know, that's what we're here for in life, is basically to learn
so this is basically
lessons.
the lesson. What was the lesson, basically, if you can share with guys, that why your relationship didn't work with this lady that you see, great lady?
Well, I think first of all, you know, it was my work situation, because I took 2.5 months off work and I work for myself. So, and I have a son, obviously, you know, to support, and he goes to a private school here, so that's quite expensive. So, you know, I had to make sure that he was okay for everything before I decided to come back. So the lesson I learned was, you know, I think a month at a time would be good. I was there for 2 months, but I also had a different reason for being there that long, is because I speak fluent Croatian, which is you know, it's a Slavic language. I wanted to see how much Russian I could learn, you know, just while I was there.
You was taking classes, or just, you know, speaking with people? You was learning.
Just speaking to people, you know, randomly. The lady that sells flowers, or the man in the shop, or yeah. So and it was, I found a lot of words similar, like in Croatian. It's just the accent is very different. And also the Russians, I think they speak a lot faster than the Croatians, so you have to concentrate. But you know, when it slows down, you know, I actually understand quite a bit. So I'm happy I did that. And
so what was the lesson, basically? That you didn't pay enough attention, you think, to this lady after you left, or why?
Yes, I think so. And you know, I think that people in Ukraine have it hard compared to a lot of us that live in a different place, you know. And you know, people have to work and find babysitters for their children, and because she lived in Kiev and her parents lived in a village somewhere in the middle of Ukraine. So she always had to pay the babysitter, you know, make sure that the babysitter was paid for, make sure that everything was organized, and then work. And then, you know, so also, you know, while I was there was very little time, you know, in between her. And I said to her, look, your family comes first, you know. You know, you must just make sure your daughter's okay before, you know, you consider going out with me. It's very important that your daughter's okay and well looked after, etc., etc. So the lesson I learned is basically that, you know, if you're going to date someone with children, you know, be prepared that the child is going to come first, which is right, because, you know, I raised the child by myself. My boy, from when he was 2 years old, I raised him on my own. He's now going on 15. He's 15. So, and we've only been back in South Africa for 3 years. So for basically 10 years, I raised him all by myself, because I lived about 500 kilometers from my family in Croatia. So it was just me and him. And, you know, if he was sick, then he either came to work with me, or I stayed at home.
Nobody actually helped you. And I'm sorry to ask you about your ex-wife. Yeah, you divorced, right? And
yes, that's correct. Sorry?
Your son stayed with you, yeah, after divorce?
Yes. Well, that's what the court said, that it's better if he stays with me.
Really? Why? Not very typical situation, you know. Normally.
No, it's not. My lawyer was very happy. You know, she said, "Wow, you know, this doesn't happen very often in Croatia." But yeah, I was lucky enough to actually win full custody.
I understand your journey with your son was not easy. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't say it wasn't easy. You know, I consider myself very lucky, because you know, I love family. I love being part of a family. And I'm one of the very few lucky fathers that gets to spend so much time with his child, you know. So I consider it a real blessing that sure, sometimes it was tough, but now when I look back and he's 15 and nearly a man, you know, that everything was worth it. And when I look back, I can't remember anything bad. I just remember the happy and the good, and suppose that's it, really.
All right, that is nice. Do you have any amount of money that you spend like searching for Ukrainian wife?
I'd say about $5,000, yes.
This is for like services, for travel probably, yeah, for staying in an apartment or hotel, yeah?
Yeah, and restaurants and coffee and all that kind of thing. I suppose it would come to about $5,000.
Yeah, this is during your 2 months stay, let's say, in Ukraine, correct?
Yes.
Because
yes.
5,000 and it's long period, so you needed to pay for apartment. Obviously, you needed to eat. Maybe, of course, you invite lady sometimes to going out.
Yes, that's right.
No,
yeah,
2 months is long period.
I think
it also can be 5,000. Yeah.
So I think it's because I was there such a long time. You know,
Yeah.
if I was only there for 6 days, you know, apart from the fees that I paid Match Guarantee, I basically air tickets weren't that expensive at all. And you know, the rest went on food or flat rent or restaurants and coffee, basically, you know.
Yeah.
So 6 days I would have spent a lot less.
Yeah. Nobody of
Sorry,
ladies scammed you.
excuse me, I didn't get you there.
Yeah, nobody of ladies scammed you, basically. You didn't have such painful experience.
No.
Okay,
Luckily.
this is great. This is great. So, do you have like something to suggest to guys that will be watching this? You know, to avoid bad, painful experiences with scammers or something like that. Do you have any?
Yeah, well, you know, it's well, for me, I think if someone asks you to write them a letter, you know, first of all, you know, how do you know who you're writing the letter to? It could be to a male. You don't know, because there's just a picture. You know, it could be a male pretending to be a female. You know, whereas with Match Guarantee, I found that you know, once I'd paid my $2,000 for 6 days, you know, I could actually speak to the ladies over Skype and actually see them, you know. Whereas I think the other guys never saw any ladies; they just wrote them letters. Whereas, you know, as soon as I paid up my money to Match Guarantee, I was asked to give 10 ladies' names, and which I did. And yes, I think that you know, that helped a lot. You know, because I'd read a lot of stories about over the internet about all these scammers. So I think the best thing for if there's any advice I can give to people that are looking for a wife in Ukraine, I would say you have to go with people that have a good reputation. And the way I see it, or the way I think, is that Match Guarantee definitely has the best reputation in Ukraine.
Thank you.
And no, and it's also come to
yourself, you know.
So you know, I would suggest to men that they contact Match Guarantee before they contact anyone else. And yes, perhaps it is a little more expensive upfront than other agencies, but you know, you get what you pay for, and you know, you're guaranteed to get fantastic matchmakers that go out of their way to help you. and they and you meet really great ladies, and you know, like one of the guys said in the video earlier, you know, you're not investing. You're investing in yourself, and you're investing in hopefully a future family, etc., etc. You know, so for me, you know, if a woman has children, it's not a problem at all, because I love being a father, and I think it's the best thing in the world. So you know, that really doesn't worry me, and it doesn't worry me either that people, if you know, that ladies feel that their children need to come first, because that's right. You know, it's the way it should be. And then hopefully creates a happy family one day, and you know, because I'm the sort of guy that likes things to be like, how can I say, you know, one lady for forever, you know, for the rest of my life,
Yes,
you know.
yes. This
You
is
know.
great that you consider women with children, you know, because it gives you pluses, of course. You have a son, and you're okay if lady has a child. So this is like big
Yes,
plus
yes,
already.
yes.
So actually now we go to, let's say, your assessment of your success in Ukraine. Let's move. So you're ready for honest opinion of your real chances to get what you want in Ukraine. My
Yes,
promise,
of
I
course.
will give you my honest evaluation about your chances of success. All right?
Okay. Yeah, that's no worries.
Can I ask you, Craig, why Ukraine? So you was watching video on your computer, yeah, and you saw something about Ukraine, yeah?
Yeah, I used to watch a lot of the videos by, I think her name was Vita.
Vita, this is like our coach. She was on our channel, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So I watched a lot of her videos. I watched some of Joe's videos, and then that sort of got me interested, you know. And you know, then when people were talking about Slavic ladies, they reminded me a lot of even Croatian ladies. I think Slavic ladies in general have something in common, and it's what I'm used to. Also, you know, it's not foreign to me. Let's say, you know.
Yeah. And why you did not find your future wife in your home country, for example? Why you started to look in Ukraine, let's say?
Well, I got back here. Like I said, I haven't been back here for very long. I got back here, and then at first it was a hassle to get my son into school, because you know, we have 2 official languages in South Africa, and his English wasn't. It was okay, but it wasn't fantastic. And the other language, I mean, he'd just never heard in his life before. So they said they have to keep him back a year, and you know, then you know, like I said, most of my friends are married. Well, actually, all of them married, happy families. You know, not divorced. And because I don't drink, you know, to go and sit in a bar or something like that, I have no interest. You know, so I used to generally spend a lot of time with friends, having barbecues, etc., etc. And yes, I met some nice ladies here, but you know, South Africa is a bit like a little America, where people came from all over the world, so all the cultures are different, and you know, you'd meet someone and you'd date them for a bit, and then you'd find that, hold on, but their culture is completely different to mine. You know, they do things in a strange way that I'm not used to, you know, and they most probably thought the way I do things is strange, you know. So you know, it's difficult to find that match, you know. South Africans, or let's say the Italians, the Greeks, the Portuguese and the Slavic people sort of stay together, you know. They sort of marry with each other, you know, and they have the same values and the same thing of, you know, for the rest of your life and that kind of thing, you know. So
Okay, what specifically are you looking in your future wife? What qualities, maybe physical features?
well, you know, I'm looking for someone that is physically attractive to me. They don't have to be physically attractive to anybody else.
Yeah.
You know, then also definitely family orientated, because I'm very family orientated. And you know, just someone that I can speak to, and we can make joint decisions on whatever is best for our families. Or well, we'd become one family if the lady had children. You know, we'd become one family. But the most important thing is that, you know, we'd be able to speak to each other and say, well, right, what is best for us? You know,
Like
so that
communication, important for you. Communication.
yes, definitely, yes, and loyal.
Loyalty.
You know, loyalty, yes, because I've experienced unloyalty, and it's not very nice. Yes, so
okay, I understood. That's great. So we offered you our free 10 lady introduction test drive. That's what we actually
that's correct. Yes,
our potential clients when they come, you know, so they can feel how match guarantee works, you know. Our ladies, of course. You already chosen your 10 ladies from our unlimited ladies database in our site, written them your introductory letter, send us your best photos, and now we are waiting to hear back from these ladies, right?
Okay, right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, so we send them your introductory package and waiting replies. So we will inform you soon who are interested, who will reply yes, and who will reply no. And then you come and meet these ladies in Kyiv.
Yeah, well, that'll be great. Yeah.
Yes. How many yeses? Yeah.
Sorry?
How many yeses do you think you will get from these 10? Do you think these ladies are realistic for you?
Well, you know, I've chosen ladies that are I think would be realistic for me, you know, not too young. You know, I've chosen a mix of ladies that some have children, some don't, different ages, you know. So I would say anything over 50% is good, you know, in my opinion.
Over 50. Okay.
Yes, in my opinion, that's just my opinion. I don't know what the average is or whatever, but in my opinion, yeah, anything above 50% is good, you know.
So next, let's go let's discuss your zone of success, as we call it, you know. Our zone of success evaluation was created by Joe and Tatiana, our head matchmaker, by reverse engineering how and why our hundreds of married couples were successful. So Donna's success is broken down into 5 parameters that will most determine your success or failure in real world of matchmaking with our real Ukrainian ladies. Sounds good?
Yes.
So the first parameter of zone of success is age gap. So what do you think? You choose like realistic age gap with your ladies?
Well, I chose, out of the 10, I chose 10 ladies ranging from about, I think, 13 years younger than me to the same age as me.
Yeah, I saw your ladies. I looked through your ladies, and we suggest like maximum 15 years age difference, maximum, you know, and like even better if it's 10 years age difference. It's like 70% of marriage happen with this age gap. But I think your choice of ladies are realistic. You know, you didn't choose too young. So I saw the youngest probably was 36, you know. So it's, as you said,
Yes.
yes, age
Yes.
difference. Some 42, 43, you know, it's closer to your age.
Yes.
So this is good. This is, you understand, you have pretty realistic expectation in age gap.
Oh, well, that's
Right.
good. Thanks.
It's good to know. So a second parameter of zone of success is your financial stability. You know, that's what the honest ladies looking for, you know, to move into another country. You know, they, of course, they would like some stability from men, of course, you know, because they leave everything and move to you. So what is your like total annual income? You can, you know, can support your family, lady, maybe if lady comes with child. Do you own your home? All these parameters, you know, will help.
Well, in South Africa, I sold everything.
You sold everything?
Because I don't want to live here.
Uh-huh.
It's too far away from Europe. I love Europe. So I own my own apartment in Zagreb, my own place.
Uh-huh.
I bought a few apartments in Zagreb.
Croatia.
I actually built my own apartment block.
Ah, yeah, in Croatia, in Zagreb, yeah.
In Zagreb, yes, in the capital, yes.
Yes, capital.
And then because all my family live on the coast in Split, and then because have you been?
Yes, I've been a couple years ago. Great.
Yeah, I know, it's great. It's fantastic. The other apartments I want to turn into a private clinic for medical doctors.
Oh, this is.
So I will live on the top floor, and then I will rent everything else out to hopefully create a private clinic, medical doctors, and and then I have another business also. So hopefully, you know, that will all work out.
So you have, let's say, good annual income, so you can, let's say, invite lady from other country to be with you, yeah, and support her and.
Yes.
All right, good. So third parameter of our zone of success, if you okay to date single moms, but you said that you love children, you like to, I mean, for you it's good to be with single mom, right?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So fourth parameter of zone of success, do you want to have children in the future with lady?
Well, you know, I'd love to have another child, but you know, before I'm, let's say, 55 or something like that, you know, so I've still got
better earlier, you know, because
yeah,
when you have time to educate child, you know.
But you know, for me, yes, I'd love to have another child, but also, you know, like I said, a single mother is also fine for me. You know, what I find strange is that you find so many very, very pretty women in Ukraine that are 40, 41.
Without children, yeah?
Without children, you know.
Unfortunately, yes. That's bad situation here, you know, not... Sometimes they just cannot find, you know, suitable man for life.
Yeah, you know, so, you know, and I wonder, you know, because it's the same in Croatia too, you know.
Really? I thought Croatia is better situation than here.
Yeah, well, I think, yes, it is better economically, and definitely, but I have lots of friends, ladies that are 40 plus that are very pretty, but also the same thing. They just haven't found the right person, you know.
So look, if lady, you choose, I saw that you choose some ladies that don't have children now. So of course this lady will want to have children in the future. You have to understand this.
Yes, no, I understand that completely.
So you're
you
open
know.
to that, definitely.
Yes.
So this is plus to you also for zone of success number 4 point. And last point is how often you can travel to Ukraine actually to, let's say, build relationship with lady. That's when you failed last time, as I understood, you know, you didn't travel enough to Ukraine, you know, to support this relationship.
Yes. Well, you know, everything, unfortunately, these days relies on COVID, you know. But just like before COVID, I used to try and go to Croatia twice a year, you know. So at least twice a year, you know.
So when Ukraine, let's say not Ukraine, but South Africa will be, let's say, restriction lifted, how often you can come here? Because Ukrainian borders are open, actually.
Yeah, well, I suppose twice a year at first, you know. I would just have to leave my son with his grandmother in Croatia. And then I'd fly from Zagreb to or from Vienna, because Vienna is close to Zagreb, from Vienna to Kiev, you know.
All right. So you will be combining trips. All right, I understand.
Yeah.
So now, Craig, are you ready to hear my assessment of what I think are your real chances of successfully finding your wife in Ukraine that you want? Like age, beauty criteria, you know? Yeah?
Yes. Yes.
So I think on zone of success, you are good. You date single moms, you know. You're okay to have children, you know. You're financially, as I understood, stable. You're a businessman, right? So you can provide for your family. You understand that. So all these points are good. About coming to Ukraine and try to be or meeting lady somewhere, you know, to build this relationship. I think on this you have to work a little bit better. Of course, we understand the situation with COVID, you know, and lady understands. But that had to be improved, you know, because, you know, like physical presence to each other is very important. I think my idea of your success is, let's say, 80% of 100%, you know, so this is pretty good, you know. I don't know your character because it's important, you know, your personality, how you will be behaving with your lady, but I see you can be successful here, you know.
Oh, thank you.
So we are waiting for you in Ukraine, of course.
Yes.
So, all right. Yes. Thank you, Craig, for your audition today. And I wish you luck. Really, I wish you luck at winning this Bachelor #2 contest.
Thank you. Thank you.
And Who Wants to Marry a Foreigner reality TV show. So next, we will see you on YouTube.
Yes. I'm subscribed, so you know I should hopefully be able to get the link, and you know then see myself on YouTube too.
Yes, I really wish you luck. Okay?
Thank you, and then to all my, if I can call them my fellow contestants, you know, I wish them luck too. You know, I wish all the men that are taking part and trying to win that second Bachelor #2 position. I wish them all good luck, and you know, obviously the people will decide who they think is the best. So
yes, of course.
Good luck to them.
Public vote will decide. Yeah.
Yes.
View.
Yes.
Count.
So good luck to them as well.
Okay, Greg. It was nice meeting you, and hopefully
and
see
you too
soon. You know.
Yes. I hope to be there soon. Yes. Thank you very much.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
Have you been searching for a beautiful wife? Do you dream of meeting the perfect woman, but haven't found her? Well, imagine if there was a simple way this could all change for you. Imagine if there was a Canadian marriage agency that would introduce you to as many beautiful women as it takes until you find the one. Ukraine, a lost world of beautiful traditional women. At last, a place where you can find the beautiful wife you have always dreamed of. every Ukrainian woman dreams of having a happy family. Now you can have a traditional, beautiful wife from Ukraine, creating happy family memories forever. So what are you waiting for? Register right now and Skype our beautiful ladies completely free. So what makes us different, you might ask? Why not ask Google simply by searching Match Guarantee Reviews?